Would the senator yield for a question?
Chuck Schumer, it's the only time in my life I can tell you no.
I just want to tell you a question. Do you know you have just broken the record? Do you know how proud this caucus is of you? Do you know how proud America is of you?
And the cheers just kept going on. But in that moment, Senator Cory Booker, a Democrat from New Jersey, secured the record for the longest speech in U.S. Senate history. Booker held the Senate floor by talking about his opposition to President Trump, his administration, his policies, and his Republican colleagues for a whopping 25 hours and 5 minutes. Booker started talking around 7 p.m. Eastern last night.
That what Trump is doing is wrong, that a budget like this that blows massive holes in our deficit, it will be something our children are trying to pay for. And what are they ultimately paying for that's caused this big deficit? It's trillions of dollars of tax cuts that people like Doge, multi-billionaire Musk will benefit from, but children won't.
The 55-year-old senator has now beat the previous record held by Senator Strom Thurmond. In 1957, Thurmond held the Senate floor to filibuster the Civil Rights Act by speaking for 24 hours and 18 minutes. As Booker approached that record, the senator addressed Strom Thurmond.
To hate him was wrong. And maybe my ego got too caught up that if I stood here, just maybe I could break this record of the man who tried to stop the rights upon which I stand. I'm not here, though, because of his speech. I'm here despite his speech. I'm here because as powerful as he was, the people were more powerful.
Now, technically, Senator Booker's speech is not a filibuster because he was not delaying a vote on any specific legislation or specific nomination. But his marathon speech did delay Senate business today. The Senate was supposed to gavel in for business at noon. Obviously, that didn't happen. Now, I know you're wondering, how did Cory Booker just stand there and talk for 24 hours? Well, Senate rules say in order to hold the floor, you have to stay standing and stay on the floor, which Booker did. His Democratic colleagues did give him a break from speaking throughout the night by asking very, very long-winded questions. But he did not once sit down and he did not once leave the floor for any reason, including to use the bathroom. He did joke, though, right as he approached the record that he really needed to go, but instead he just kept on talking.
I believe that there is an urgent crisis in our country that we are not talking about. It's not a left-right crisis, it's a right-wrong crisis. It's a moral moment, and again, in America that's going to define our character, about who we are and what we stand for.
Booker ended his speech by quoting the Founding Fathers and one of his heroes, the late civil rights leader, Representative John Lewis.
He said for us to go out and cause some good trouble, necessary trouble, to redeem the soul of our nation. I want you to redeem the dream. Let's be bold in America. Was one of the greatest in all of humanity declarations of interdependence. When our founder said we must mutually pledge to each other our lives, our fortunes, and our sacred honor. We need that now from all Americans. This is a moral moment. It's not left or right, it's right or wrong. Let's get in good trouble. My friend, Madam President, I yield the floor.